Welcome to this lecture. In this lecture, we are going to talking about the typecasting in C++. The typecasting is making a variable of one type, such as an integer, act like another type, such like a character for one single operation. To typecast something, simply put the type of variable you want the actual variable to act instead of parentheses in front of actual variable. We have the two types of conventions in the typecasting. One is implicit convention and another one is explicit convention. Implicit convention is mostly our compiler make use of what is called automatic typecasting. It automatically converts one type into another type. If the compiler converts a type, it will normally give a warning. For example, this warning convention from double to integer, possible loss of data. The problem with this that you get a warning normally you want to compile without warning and the errors, and you are not in the control. What with control we mean you did not decide to convert to another type. The compiler did also. The possible loss of the data could be unwanted. Now we just see the explicit convention. That what is implicit conventions? The C and the C++ language have ways to give you back control. This can be done with what is called an explicit conventions. Sure, you may still loss of data, but you decide when to convert to another type and you don't get any compiler warning. So this is called explicit convention. Let's just see the example of that. So I just simply write hash include and then input output streaming. Okay, so I just include a header file here, then I just write using name space and std. So I just add name space file and I just create the main function here. Now I just define the typecasting. So integer a here, then I just write double and the double is b, which is equal to 2.55. So this is the double, means you just take a float value. So I just take this float value into the double because this is 2.55 here. Now a, which is equal to b, and then I just write cout, and the cout here is a. So I just print the value of a, first one, and then I just write a, which is equal to integer of b. So I just write here a, which is equal to the integer of b. So I just take b as an integer here and then cout, the result is a. So I just write here a, which is end line. Okay, now a, which is equal to, I just write here integer of b, and I just take b now in the parenthesis and then cout, which is the result of a, and here I just write end line. Okay, and I just close this code here. So the first convention is an implement convention. The compiler decide as explained before. The compiler should give a warning here. Okay, so the second convention is an explicit typecast, in the case the C style explicit typecast, and the third convention is also explicit type, in this case C++ style explicit typecast. So we have the three conventions here, 1, 2 and 3, and now I'll just run this code and check the output for this code. And as you can see here, we have the three result of conventions. So it dropped 0.5 because I just changed these all conventions into the integer. So you can see here 2, 2 and 2. So I just take a is equal to b, so value is 2 here because a is an integer here. Then a, which is equal to integer b, so I just take b as an integer, so it will print 2 instead of 2.55. And then a is equal to integer b, and then I just print a here, so the value of a here is 2. So these are the three typecast conventions in C++. If you find any of the problem regarding with this lecture, please let me know. Thanks for watching.